Hello, I'm Mary Esther Reed, your mayor. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you as a resident of Smyrna about a recent news story that aired on a local TV channel. It contained numerous inaccuracies and failed to properly inform you concerning an ongoing dispute between the town of Smyrna and the Municipal Gas Authority of Georgia, who we call MGAG. Traditionally, the mayor and the town council do not comment on matters on ongoing litigation. However, because of the recent misrepresentations and factual inaccuracies reported in this story, I wanted to provide you with accurate information so you are properly informed on the situation. MGAG is the town's natural gas supplier. The most recent contract between MGAG and the town was signed in 2005 by former Mayor Bob Spivey. As the town's natural gas supplier, one of the services MGAG offers to the town is to execute hedges of natural gas for any time periods and volumes of natural gas the town authorizes MGAG to execute on the town's behalf. Now first, it's important for you to know what the term hedging means. Prior to our winter heating season, which runs from November to March, the town may look to lock in a price for a portion of its anticipated natural gas needs to protect the town in the event that a price spike occurs during that season. Just like in the stock market, the price of natural gas goes up and down daily. So in order to budget for the upcoming season, we may execute hedges to ensure a better price during the highest consumption period. MGAG has done our hedges for many years. Everything I'm talking about has to do with our utilities, which includes our natural gas fund and our water fund. It is a common misconception that the town's utilities are funded through the general fund. This simply is not true. We are required to maintain separate accounts. The general fund operates all functions of the town other than the utilities, and it's funded by sales taxes, state shared taxes, property taxes, and other revenue sources. The natural gas fund and the water fund are enterprise funds. Enterprise funds must be funded solely from amounts received from the payments of our water and gas bills. The gas system and the water system each pay into their own separate fund by state law. The utilities are not and cannot be funded by taxes. The recent news story did not accurately report what our lawsuit against MGAG is really about. This lawsuit is about the fact that MGAG did not just execute the limited volume of hedges for limited time periods for hedges that the town authorized. Rather, without informing the town until long after the fact, MGAG initiated long-term hedges for certain volumes of the town's natural gas, locking the town into a high price as natural gas prices were falling. Again, the town did not authorize MGAG to enter into long-term hedges on its behalf and believes that MGAG engaged in unauthorized and deceptive practices in doing so. MGAG secured hedged pricing for the town for 6 years instead of just for the next heating season as was authorized. MGAG did this without the authority from the town, and this is why we're in litigation. Another misrepresentation in the recent story was that the town increased taxes to pay for our natural gas reserves. This simply is not true. As I stated earlier, we cannot use property taxes or sales taxes to pay for natural gas or any other operations of the gas department. What you were not told in the story is that the town has not only brought this suit to protect us as gas customers, but even more importantly, we've not passed these costs of the inflated gas prices or the litigation onto our customers. We did not want to shift these costs onto you when we do not believe the charges to the town are valid. In addition, it's been asked, why didn't the town just stop doing business with MGAG? The town, in fact, has put MGAG on notice that it is terminating its contract effective December of 2015. Under the 2005 contract signed by former Mayor Spivey, that is the earliest the town could terminate the agreement without breaching it and risk being sued by MGAG. For any of you who've been involved in litigation in the federal courts, you understand the length of time it takes to eventually get a decision. It takes years. After we sued MGAG, MGAG filed its own action in Georgia that we had to fight to have our case heard here. And MGAG filed multiple motions to dismiss the case in an attempt to avoid the facts of our case being heard. The town has been successful in fighting these legal maneuvers and has won at every step. including at the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, which now allows our case to proceed and for the true facts to come out. We have the utmost confidence in our legal counsel representing us in this dispute. The town has a history of low utility rates, including natural gas. This fight is to make sure that tradition is carried on. Under Tennessee state law, it is the town council's responsibility to fight for us when we're charged for monies that we do not owe. The last point I'd like to stress to you is that members of our town council live in Smyrna, and we're customers of the town's gas department. For anybody to say that anyone on the council would move ahead with anything other than our customers' best interests simply is not true. I personally know that becoming involved in a legal dispute is never wanted by any party. However, sometimes we have to in order to do what is right. And in this case, to protect our natural gas ratepayers, it was the right thing to do. I want to thank you for allowing me to address this issue. I wanted to make sure you understood our issues surrounding the legal dispute. It's important to all of us, and I wanted you to have accurate information. If you have questions about this matter or any others, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me here at Town Hall. Thank you.